Hello and welcome to my pitch. Today I'll be talking about how dance opportunities differ throughout the north and the south of England. I believe that this is a subject that is not spoken about enough in the commercial industry. Personally, I think that the divide between the north and the south is apparent, and this topic matters within the industry as it determines a dancer's success, both whilst in training or if they've gone on to be professional. The bigger cities, such as London, do make it a lot easier to network and allow your face and name to be known and seen and heard more of. However, the smaller cities like Newcastle and Sunderland, maybe Manchester, it's a lot harder and more intense and pressured to be able to come successful as we have not got the facilities as London do. The importance of this topic is vital, as a dancer's location has a huge impact on them. I plan on to investigate the privileged versus the underprivileged. Another objective and aim is to recognise the education system and the EBAC curriculum, and to also highlight the struggles some dancers may occur due to their area. I'm wanting to create a survey to question dancers that have been brought up around different backgrounds and how that has affected their training. A huge factor that I think has an effect on this is socio-economic factors. This is because wage of them or the parents or salaries, if it's lower, then they're not going to be able to get as much opportunities than maybe someone that has got a high wage or salary. They could go to all competitions, can you dance and conventions and things like that. And access to healthcare and nutrition. If a dancer is injured, someone with a lower wage or income may not be able to get seen as quick or resolve the injury as someone with a higher income. Career trajectory, which is if a dancer is decided that they no longer want to do professional training anymore and want to move on a different path, then that's fine. They could take all the skills that they've learnt from the dance training into this new skill without even realising. Regional disparity, which I think is vital in this, is regional disparity is where the government put a lot of the money in, and as we know in the industry, a lot of the money does go into London. Majority of it within the performing arts and commercial industry does go to London, so they can have great facilities, which is perfect for southern dancers that or people that have moved to the south to be able to use and gain as much knowledge and experience from them facilities. However, up north is lacking, which leads on to relocating. Many dancers from up north or Midlands do relocate to London to be able to gain everything that I've just said in order to become the best version of them, which may be in London, and cultural influences. Some may say that southern dancers are more likely to get a better opportunity due to their location. However, relocating is an easy option for everybody. And I also think that it's, it's not as easy as what people think to just be able to move out of a city or hometown that they've trained in and lived in for the whole life. My research may contribute to the dance industry by creating awareness, highlighting the more underprivileged areas versus the more privileged areas. Alongside this, also acknowledging skills that allow performing arts as a GCSE, as not every school secondary allow to let a student express themselves through the arts, which could be a door to lead open to the less fortunate that can't afford to do it as a hobby or may not have the funds to do it on the side after school. Doing it during school would allow them to still become talented and enjoy it without doing the academic side of things. So hopefully moving forward, it will help create a better dance industry and network around the whole of the UK, and the whole north and south divide will no longer be a thing. And as a dancer from the north, I believe that wherever you train, wherever you relocate to, if you relocate, and then just work hard and hopefully